Today we ask a simple question about SaaS, B2C or B2B, which one fits you best right now. I will explain ideas in a clear and simple way for everyone to follow. You will get practical points to decide which path to choose for your product. I am Milad and I work full-time as a developer in Finland. My background is in electrical engineering and not computer science, but I code every day. I spent a decade programming and learning a lot from building projects and failing sometimes. A couple of months ago, I started building my own SaaS called Flowboard. Flowboard helps people design animated flowcharts and boards quickly and without stress. Before that, I built Codemizer, a code analysis tool, which was my first serious SaaS attempt. Along the way, I listened to podcasts that claimed B2B SaaS is the only safe way. They said B2C users will not pay and businesses will spend hundreds per month. Those arguments made me rethink what I was building and created some real doubts inside. When I dug deeper, I realized B2C is not always a bad option at all. The truth is that each model has its own pros and cons in practice. I want to explain when B2C is risky and when B2B really shines instead. To run a SaaS, you need hosting and many third-party services behind the scenes. There are free hosting options like Versal that work for a limited number of users. Most other services for login, database, and management also offer free tiers for starters. When your traffic grows, you will need to pay for hosting and more services soon. Higher user counts mean higher bills for servers, storage, and outgoing bandwidth. If you forget that cost growth, you can suddenly find your free tier gone and bills rising. In a B2C model, you need many users, so a small percent becomes paying customers. Normal users often prefer free tools unless the product becomes critical for their job. If your tool helps businesses earn money or save time, companies are more likely to pay. That change in who pays is basically the move from B2C to B2B in disguise. With B2B, you can survive and profit with a smaller number of paying customers. A few companies willing to pay can cover your bills and help you grow slowly. In contrast, B2C requires lots of traffic and constant attention to acquisition channels. Finding many users is easier for B2C, but turning them into paying customers is the hard part. Free users add less responsibility, but they also do not bring predictable revenue yet. With B2B, you carry more responsibility because businesses rely on your service for money. Downtime or bugs can cost their business money and destroy trust quickly and visibly. That responsibility usually means better contracts, SLAs, and direct support expectations from customers. If you build an AI-based B2C SaaS that calls large models frequently, costs explode fast. LLM calls, inference servers, and heavy compute make per-user costs very high for each request. Offering long free trials for those users will increase your monthly bills without guarantee of revenue. You can still charge regular users for a B2C product, but converting them takes real effort. Many consumers expect free tiers or cheap alternatives, and convincing them to pay is difficult. This is why pricing, onboarding, and clear value must be excellent for B2C success. In my own case with Flowboard, I focused on keeping costs low from the first day. I designed features to be efficient and picked services that scale well and stay cheap. Because of that, B2C fits my current situation and the product I wanted to build. My earlier project, Codemizer, faced tough competition and did not continue the way I planned. That experience taught me to watch market fit and to understand real user willingness to pay. Sometimes the market is crowded and competing on features alone does not pay off. If you are choosing between B2C and B2B, think about cost structure and customer effort. Ask if the product will need many casual users or a few committed paying customers. Think about support expectations and how much responsibility you want for other people's money. A practical path is to start with an idea that many users love and businesses also need. If businesses find your tool essential, then they will pay, and you can slowly move to B2B. If your costs stay small and growth is organic, then B2C can be a fine first step. In the end, the right choice depends on your product, your costs, and your sales comfort. B2B can be safer for predictable revenue, while B2C can grow faster but costs more to sustain. Choose the model that matches your budget, skills, and the kind of users you can win. I share what I learned and experienced as a full-time developer in these videos. I hope this helps you think clearly about building your next SaaS product and model. If you found this useful, stick around for more stories and practical lessons from building products.